How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the cave. Wanted to share some news here with you guys. So now this stuff, I did get it from the Isle News updates. So if you guys want to check out the original area where I got all these answers and questions, all that good stuff, it's gonna be in my video description. So you guys go check that channel out. But the reason why I'm doing it here is I want to go over it into more detail and show you guys my opinions on these questions. They got answered by the developers. So starting off, we're gonna start here with one of the questions that really interested me the most. I only picked out the ones that really kind of stood out the most for me. So somebody asked, "Hey Punch, we will be able to rip heads off? Will we be able to rip heads off of animals with the Gore system, or able to rip them in half with another player?" Punch replied, "We're exploring what we can do with Gore, but we fully intend to earn that survival horror tag." So man, that's so they're exploring, right? They're gonna try to do, so they want to make it into a horror game, so it's gonna be bloody, gory. It's gonna have all of that in there for us to explore, but it sounds like it might have that effect. I mean, we've seen it here on the pictures with the Cerrado ripping a head off. So basically they are, but they're gonna explore the situations where that would happen, I guess, or how it's gonna happen. It's definitely gonna be really gory by the sounds of it. They want to go into a survival horror game tag into it, so it's gonna be interesting. If once the human players come into play, like, will they be into this horror game when they see stuff like this happen, or it happens to them, ripping a person's head off as well, ripping their arms off, cutting a dinosaur in half. Some pretty crazy stuff right here. This one really stood out to me the most. Yeah, really crazy things that you can just imagine just by that horror tag put into the Isle of Evrima. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below about that one, of course. And then we have this one right here. Do you know if there's plan to do something with the beaches? They are so pretty, but there is no water near. So a problem in the beaches is they like this guy said, Maya King, I probably pronounced that wrong. Like they said right here, they are pretty, but there is nothing to do out there. I mean, basically, you just, if you get thirsty and hungry, there's nobody there, so you're gonna have to go back to eat, and for thirst, there's no water. So Patch replied, "Yeah, those will see some updates." So beaches will see some updates. I'm thinking water, maybe close by a river or something like that, running by it, or some. And we already have a river, but kind of like, I don't know, it's a little strange. But they are planning on something, right? So maybe like those buildings, they have the human stuff where they have like those little crates they have full of water, like back in Legacy. I don't know. Really interesting one right there. Really exciting one, because I do love the beaches. I love hanging out the beaches area. It's just nothing to do. You know, they have some nice palm trees and all that. It just looks great, but nothing to do. All right, and then we have this one right here as well. We have most animals will be penalized for cannibalism, so in the future. So as you all know, cannibalism is a big deal right now with Dinosaurs and every carnivore, I guess. The cannibalism is it's a really bummer, because you'll be hanging out with your friend, or maybe I don't know, you find an adult, right, and you're like, "Ooh, I found an adult, he, you know, we'll be able to help each other, he's gonna help me grow." No, that fool is hungry, he's gonna eat your ass, right? So this is pretty interesting and pretty great, because it says we have, so in the future it will have some serious repercussions. Some animals, however, like the Cerrado, may actually benefit from it. So the Cerrado can actually eat the babies and young ones, right, or even kill their own and just benefit from that. Maybe like I don't know, like the perk system, maybe that's what it means by that, or just benefit in general, like their food level will go up higher than regular eating by eating their own. So it's pretty interesting. And of course, and then somebody said, "I know probably can't specify too much, but will it simply be repercussions from eating some species and attacking the same species?" And he says eating, of course, but yeah, I mean, it is gonna be like so it's gonna have some repercussions. So I mean, and if you eat the wrong species, I mean, if you're playing as a different species besides the Cerrado, and you get these repercussions, serious repercussions, must I remind you. So I'm guessing like you'd rather just starve, right? Or I mean, take your chances by starving than having to eat your own, because it's gonna make you sick. That's what I'm thinking. This is my opinion. I think it might make you sick. It might make you throw up. It might make you even more hungry than what you were already. You have a little bit percentage left. You eat your own kind, bam, now you're down to 0. Now you're really gonna die for eating your own species. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think on that. And of course, it says on here, like in real life, cannibalism can have some pretty bad health repercussions. So there it is. It's just gonna be, don't do it. Don't eat your friend. I know he looks like a juicy dino burger. Don't eat your friend. Just save it. Wait till you're actually like until you see a herbivore or something, or maybe a fish. Go for a sea diet. I don't know. Just don't eat your friend. All right. Don't eat your friend unless you're a Cerrado. Eat them little babies. Eat them little baby sandwiches all day long, because they're gonna have benefits for the Cerrado and maybe some other dinosaurs. I don't know. Like this is all gonna be new. So as they're going, they're adding all these mechanics, and of course they're gonna add up bonuses, or I mean repercussions to dinos differently, I'm guessing, and then benefits to different dinosaurs depending on the species, like he was saying on there. So depending on the species, Cerrado, of course, eat your own kind. I mean, that dude can eat Maggie, and Maggie is supposed to have like this poisonous meat, right? Like you don't want to eat a Maggie if you're another dinosaur besides the Cerrado. You're a Cerrado, eat as many Maggies as you can, but yeah, stay away from any other dinosaur species cannibalism. So Punch, will we see the sandbox game mode being added into Evrima near to the future? To me, this one didn't stick out too much, but I know there's a lot of players that really like sandbox. So this is for you guys. It says no news on that right now. However, the reason for it not being available previously was due to the lack of available playables like dinosaurs. The sandbox server, just Utah and Toronto, would not have been very interesting. So so they are gonna bring it, I guess, but he don't have no news right now on that. I'm guessing you just have to wait till there's more dinosaurs and gets more populated, and then of course then they're gonna bring the sandbox back. I wonder how it's gonna be. I wonder if it's gonna be like the test mode, right, where they have all the testing map as well, or is it just gonna be like a sandbox, like the Isle Isla Spyro, and then everybody's just gonna have sandbox mode, right? You pick any dinosaur at any growth kind of deal. So pretty interesting. I know there's a lot of players out there that are really gonna love the sandbox, but let me know what you guys think about these news. Like I said, again, these news were propped from the Isle News updates. I just wanted to go into more detail because I seen him and I was like, ooh, these are some really good news. I just wasn't there to capture it, fortunately, but it's on the description below the official video. The person that captured him, I want to give him the full credit, because this is what they managed to get these while the conversations were hot, I guess. So with that said, let me know what you guys think about all this stuff that happened on the news. This is the short news, I guess, for you guys today. I don't have anything else. They haven't dropped anything. For sure, stay tuned though for some events going on here on Sunday, and then some more live gameplays coming up, and as well future battles. So stay tuned for that. And with that said, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.